Adding a protective coating to laser etched wood, hand carved, or even a photo collage is a really easy project to do with the amazing Clearcast. In this application, we're going to take some wood coasters as well as a wooden plaque and laser etch them with our logo, just to use as an example of what you can do and how great Clearcast pieces turn out. Once we've laid out our design and logo, each of the wooden plaques are laser etched at the desired depth set by the laser. Once complete, we give it a light sanding and blow off any excess dust. Prior to coating with Amazing Clearcast, we need to seal the surface of the wood, which is porous, to eliminate air bubbles that might rise up from the surface. Here we're using Mod Podge, which is a general purpose sealer. It goes on white and it dries clear, so it doesn't affect the clarity of your project. All that's needed is a thin coat, just enough to wet out the surface and seal the porosity. Once the Mod Podge is completely dried, we're now ready to mix up our Amazing Clearcast and begin coating our project. Amazing Clearcast is mixed 1:1 by volume. Simply measure out each side A and B, combine into a mixing container, and gently stir until all the striations have disappeared. It's important to stir slowly so that you don't incorporate any air bubbles into the resin. You have approximately 30 minutes of open time, so take your time, mix slowly, and mix it well. Ensure to scrape the sides multiple times, as well as scraping the bottom and removing material off your stick periodically to ensure that there's no unmixed resin that could possibly be transferred onto your project. If the resin is not mixed thoroughly, it can result in tackiness or uncured product on your project. Once mixed, you can begin pouring on top of your wood pieces. You want to pour enough on so that it begins to self-level and ultimately reaches the edges. Closely watch as resin enters into the laser etched surfaces. These are great hiding places for air bubbles and should be lifted out using a sharp instrument or a toothpick. Depending on the surface quality, a second application may be needed. A small brush can be used to even out the resin to ensure that all the surfaces are coated. After about 30 minutes, you can take a spritzer full of isopropyl alcohol and lightly spray and dust the surfaces. This allows any air bubbles that are on the surface or near the surface to pop and leave the resin. The Amazing Clearcast will take 24 hours to cure. If possible, we do recommend covering these items to minimize dust landing on top of the surface. Once cured, the Amazing Clearcast gives you a high gloss, highly durable protective finish over your project. If you have questions about this application or any other application, please give us a call at 1-800-447-9344.